discus is an event that favours the older athlete. In fact, over the years, the majority of the champions have been over the age of 30. This is mainly down to the fact it's so difficult to master the technique of throwing a discus well. The discus is one of the oldest events to feature in the Olympic Games. It was there at the very first Olympiad in Greece in 1896.
Well, let's have a look at the lineup. But there's no reason why this athlete isn't considering themselves one of the real medal contenders here. That's a foul. That's a foul throw, and it will count for nothing. Got to get it out of the net.
The athlete from United States of America.
One of the key things to the technique of throwing a discus is to impart as much spin on it as possible. The greater the spin, the greater the gyroscopic stability. The spin in the circle then uncoils well, but I think his toe maybe just touched the edge there. And that's a foul throw. Well, having gone through the mental process, this athlete is now ready to throw.
Well, that throw won't count, I'm afraid to say. There's a foul, and that's evident. Let's have a look at the leaderboard.
Next up, the competitor representing
The nerves have gone now.
States of America.
That's a foul throw, and it's back to the drawing board, I'm afraid.
Here's the scoreboard after that last round.
Representing United States of America.
When just at his back.
Foul throw. 1-0 into the back of the net. Sadly, though, that's not what he's looking to achieve here.
Last chance saloon, sixth and final attempt.
Well, laying down the gauntlet to those around them. That's another terrific effort from this athlete. Not quite perfection, but not far off. Well, what a performance. What a great performance and celebration, to be fair. This athlete deserves everything they get, and there's nothing better than sharing that moment with a full house. Gold, gold, gold for Team USA. Expectations met as the United... Plenty of crowd support here. They're all ready to get this event underway. Russia have become the dominant force in high... Team USA have had a bigger influence on the sport of high jump than any other nation. They invented the Fosbury flop that now is used by all athletes to clear the bar. An athlete of Olympic caliber will have no problems in clearing this first time. Well, I think he's quite happy with that performance. Here's the replay. Let's have a look at the scoreboard then as Team USA lead the way, and they've done very, very well here, but this certainly isn't theirs to be taking for granted at this stage.
Well, here we go then. This bar is starting to approach this athlete's personal best. Oh, and he's gone clear! Well done! An amazing leap. A leap into the unknown, and he's achieved a new personal best. Well, a first-place performance so far from Team USA, and that has been shown on the scoreboard. This athlete could send out a real statement with the next height selection. Well, look at that. That's the celebration of a man with a new personal best. Well done. Well, let's have a look at the replay.
Next up, the competitor representing United States.
Well, the bar's
of America.
height is exactly what's the focus of this athlete's mind right now. This is a tough call. Well, the reactions of this athlete tells you everything. A new personal best, and quite rightly, they're delighted. Well, let's have another look at that performance. Good technique.
Next up, the
Absolutely
competitor
rock solid
representing
technique.
United States of America.
Well, this athlete is going to have to choose what level to jump over the bar. Look at the celebration. He's smiling. He's delighted. It's a new personal best. Let's take a check on the replay.
Next, the athlete from
Well, this athlete's got to choose what height they're going to try and attempt next. And this could be a difficult decision. Well, this is going to be a real test for this athlete. And now it's got to be one of those where all of those hours of practice, all of those hours of training are going to come for this one attempt. Here's the replay. Let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and it's Team USA in first place.
Next, the athlete from United States of America.
Well, if he doesn't get this right, he'll be very disappointed. Well, the true mark of a great athlete is when you can deliver in the moment, and the best way of doing that is to create a new personal best. Congratulations. It's so tight at the top. Team USA lead the way, but I tell you what, you really could chuck a blanket over the challengers. Well, that's a brave choice. I think he can do this, though. Well, he took off too early there. Nowhere near the standard. Well, here we go then. Attempt number 2. Well, the takeoff was poor there. I don't know what was wrong with this athlete, but I think they need to have another look at this. Well, this athlete is at their best, their very best, because they've just completed a new personal best. Congratulations to them on that. What a performance. Let's have a look at the scoreboard after that round, and it makes good reading. First place.
Next, the athlete from United States of America.
Going to need plenty of pace on the run-up here and get it absolutely right on takeoff. A new personal best is on the line. Contact with the bar and it will fall. Attempt number 2. Well, that was very close. Very, very close. Well, after that round, this athlete, much to the crowd's delight, is in the lead.
Next up, the competitor representing United States of
Well,
America.
here we go then. Everything on the line here. This attempt will be a personal best. Goes clear despite rattling the bar. Well, that's just great. A new personal best. What a performance. Well, a first-place performance so far from Team USA, and that has been shown on the scoreboard.
Next up, the competitor representing United States of America.
Well, if he doesn't get this right, he'll be very disappointed. Well, a personal best. What a performance, and the crowd respond. What a celebration. Well, here's the replay. Good performance from Team USA so far, and the scoreboard confirms it. They're in first place.
United States of America.
This athlete will set a new personal best if they go clear here. It's all about technique. Well, this athlete thoroughly enjoying the celebrations, and no reason not to. A new personal best at the Olympic Games. Here is the replay.
Next, the athlete from United States of America.
It's a brave selection, this. It's going to be hard to get over the bar at this level. But this is the Olympics. This is where the athletes back themselves to succeed. Well, that's a new personal best, and we said this athlete was in great shape. Let's take a look at that replay. Well, let's have a quick look at the leaderboard after that last clearance.
Next up, the competitor representing United States of America.
Well, this is an ambitious, bold and brave choice. Can this athlete do it? Well, the run-in was great, but the takeoff really left them in big trouble. Great pace on the runway. A little stutter step, but over. Clipped the bar there, got a little bit of luck. He knows it, right smile on the face.
Next up, the competitor representing United States of America.
Well, that's a brave choice. I think he can do this, though. Didn't give himself a chance at all of crossing there. Well, attempt number 2. Ultimately a failure, but not far away from getting this absolutely right. Well, that won't be any good, I'm afraid. A stutter in the run-up will have cost this athlete. No chance of going clear when you hit the bar that hard. One final check on the standings then. What an event this has been. Confirmed now, a gold medal for the USA. Welcome back to the Olympic Stadium then for the men's javelin.
The next event is the final.
Every Olympics has a superstar, and there's every chance that this athlete could be the face of London 2012.
United States of America.
What's he got in store here? Well, this athlete has achieved absolutely everything here. A new personal best, and quite rightly, they're delighted.
Next, the athlete from United States of America.
Sprinting towards the line. The javelin goes up, that one's another high one. It's right down the middle, and bang! Well, that's a foul, and I just wonder whether maybe he needs to take a bit off on the run-up. Sprinting so hard here, just couldn't slow down. This could be massive. Well, this athlete's understandably delighted with that performance. A new personal best at an Olympic Games. That's exactly what you dream of. Should be no nerves now in round number 4. This athlete's celebrating because this is a special moment, a new personal best.
Next up, the competitor representing the United States of America.
Starts the run now. Oh, that's massive from Team USA. A huge throw. Well, a first-place performance so far from Team USA, and that has been shown on the scoreboard. Well, the USA remain in contention after that last throw. A punch of the air in delight. That's superb stuff from this athlete. Another magnificent effort. Team USA has another Olympic champion and another gold medal for the table. It's a terrific atmosphere, and this really should bring the best out of these athletes. Over the years, the long jump is an event that the USA have dominated, from Seoul to Barcelona to Atlanta. Elsewhere, there's been success for Cuba and more recently Panama.
Foul.
Well, this will be a no jump. I'm afraid to say there'll be a red flag, and that's frustrating. Second attempt. Well, there was lots to like in this jump. Plenty of momentum, plenty of speed, but just not enough height. Third attempt now. Needs to find a better trajectory into the sand here. But I think he knows he still has more to come. Here's the replay. Well done. Good execution on that round.
Next up, the competitor representing the United States of
We're halfway
America.
through this long jump competition. This is a fourth attempt then for this athlete. Needs a good jump here.
Foul.
Well, that went wrong, and badly wrong, so it's a foul. This is round number 5 then. Well, this athlete seemed to struggle there in slowing down enough to hit the board. Maybe he's in the wrong event. This isn't the 100 meters. Well, the trajectory was too low on this occasion, and that cost valuable centimeters. Not... Welcome to the London 2012 Aquatic Centre, a state-of-the-art building made specifically for this Games. Team USA have found themselves shunted off the podium in recent years, but could this be the place where they... The Olympic Games always has a habit of making superstars. There's no reason why this athlete can't be the story of this Games. Decision time now for this athlete, deciding how to approach this event. I'm sure they'll have a strategy. We'll have to wait and see what it is. Well, that was okay. Mediocre stuff from the USA. Needs to improve in the next dive. Here's the replay. And you could just see the tiny little errors. Well, here are the scores. Let's have another look at the scoreboard then, and it is ever so tight at the top. So many options to go for. Well, that's quite ambitious. Looks composed on the platform, though. Well, that was good, right up to the point of entry. But once again, struggled to get out. Does everything right here, right up until the last moment. Perhaps needed a bit more power in the takeoff. Let's have another look. Needs to execute with this dive. Well, that's a great dive. More good skill shown here, and all of those hours and those early morning starts are shown off. Really good technique, and then the body absolutely straight as it enters the water. Well, let's have a look at the scores. Midway through this event, and the USA are in first place. A number of options that the diver can take. Is it going to be the case, though, of pushing himself, or will it be a case of playing safe? It's a really good dive, that, and quite rightly happy with it. Here's the replay. No doubt there are a few nerves as the scores start to come in. Well, let's see how that last dive affects the current scoreboard. Well, the fifth dive, and so many options here as to how hard the next dive will be. That last dive from the USA, not bad, but certainly not good. Here's the replay, and I think there will be a number of faults we could pick out with this. This is the final round of the men's 10-meter platform. Well, this is quite risky, one of the tougher dives in the competition. Well, really good execution there. Tiny splash as he enters the water. And that's a great dive. Here's the replay. Well, that was almost faultless, and I'm sure the judges will reflect that with the scoring. This is a fantastic moment that everybody in the stadium can enjoy. A new Olympic champion. Welcome to the Royal Artillery Barracks, a gorgeous venue and a stunning setting for the final of the men's skeet. At the Paris Games in 1900, live pigeons were used as moving targets. Well, there'll be plenty of competition. These athletes equally matched, not much between them.
Oh!
Always difficult with the target constantly moving away. Up next, the double.
Oh!
Well, that was all right. Not bad at all. Well, they say the tables don't lie. Team USA in fourth place.
Oh!
Well, that's a miss. Let's have a look on the double. Well, not bad.
One hit.
Let's have a look at the leaderboard, and Team USA are in fourth place.
Oh!
It's a bit disappointing that to miss on the single from the high house. Can he follow it up with a double here? Well, that wasn't too bad.
One hit.
Well, let's get confirmation on the standings after that last round, and USA are in third.
Oh!
just grazed it enough. 6 big targets to aim for here. This is station number 4. Cleared that one and earns a round of applause. Looking for the double on station 4. The lower house proving tricky today. We're looking for the double on station 4. So focused in this performance.
4 hits.
Taking a check on the scoreboard, and Team USA are in second place.
From United States of America.
Needs to hit the target here. Now for the double. Well, that certainly is a round to forget. Nowhere near the usual standards of this athlete. However, there is still plenty of time to get back into this competition.
United States of America.
Well, the target moving away there, and that's a miss. This is the double. Low house first. Well, that was an average performance.
1 hit.
Well, it's really tight at the top of that scoreboard at the end of that round. And it really does show just how good competition this is at this stage. Beautiful shooting. Brilliant, simply brilliant. Terrific shooting here. Let's take a check on the scoreboard then, and it's Team USA in first place.
United States of America.
Well, that one missed by quite some distance. Final stop, station number 8. Well, that performance was poor, but the result certainly not in question. Gold, gold, gold for Team USA. Expectations met as the United... Terrific venue, this. So historic. Archery, probably one of the most historic events in the whole of the Olympics.
The men's archery.
These athletes so equally matched after a good qualifying session. Who those going to come out on top? Who's going to find the inspiration from this crowd? Well, good ovation. I'm sure his heart will be fluttering. 70 metres. It seems a long, long way away, and no doubt there'll be nerves. Good arrow, 7 points. End 1, arrow 2. The outer red circle, 7 points. Can the athlete finish end 1 on a high? That's 7.
United States of America with a score of...
Here's the scoreboard, and Team USA are in second place.
United States of America.
End 2, arrow 1. We can add 8 for that. This is arrow number 2 of the second end. Great shot for 9. We'll take a check on the leaderboard after the third arrow of end 2. The outer red, that's 7 points.
United States of America with a score of...
Things going well after that round. Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Second place.
United States of America.
Here we are for the third end, and the competitors will shoot towards the magnificent media centre. Trust, we're not in the line of fire.
10.
Brilliant, bang on, 10 points. So close to the maximum. That's 9. Third arrow must finish this end strongly. really good. 9.
United States of America with a score of 20.
Here's the replay. Well, that's the end of the round, and the scoreboard shows just a very slender lead.
United States of America.
First arrow, always important. That's 8 points for the inner red. Good first shot. Now for arrow number 2. That's 9. One good shot here wins the tournament. In the yellow, a great way to finish this end.
States of America with a score of 20.
Here's the replay. Super celebrations, and deservedly so. A really good performance, nicking first place by the slimmest of margins. One final check on the standings then. What an event this has been. Confirmed now, a gold medal for the USA. Up next then, it is for the medals, the final of the men's trampoline.
The next event is the final of men's trampoline.
I'm not sure that there's an event that the USA don't believe that they can win. Trampoline only has a short history in the Games, and having made its first appearance in 2000 in Sydney, trampolining is now very much part of the fixtures and fittings. 3 times men have competed in this event, and there's been 3 different winners.
Oh, this gymnast landing on their front there really needs to learn how to land on their feet. Well, he really needs to get the tricks in now. Well, he's doing really well on the trampoline. Well, what a finish to that trick. Well, bouncing nicely here, but really needs to get into the routine now. Oh, superb. Oh, absolutely amazing. Well, just jumping up and down isn't going to score him any points here. Oh, that could be the best trick we've seen all day. Oh, he really executes that beautifully. Very impressive height on the bed now, but needs to get into the routine. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that is precision right there. So at the end of that performance, let's take a look back at the replay. And I wonder how the judges are going to score this one now. Well, you see it all in the Olympic final, and that reaction leaves nothing to the imagination.
This is the sprinter's equivalent of the 100 meters in swimming. 50 meters, one length of the pool. Here we go. Team USA are such an awesome presence at this Olympic Games. They'll expect to be at the top of the medal table, and this athlete could help take them there. These athletes can't afford to miss the start. Everyone's in the pool, and we're underway in the final of the 50 meters freestyle. Very slow. In first place, Australia. In second place, it's Hungary. Third place, France. Who's going to come out on top? Brilliant performance. A gold for Team USA. Finland takes silver. Always great to have a record, and the latest being an Olympic record. So much you could say about this performance, but I'll leave it at this. Excellent. Great start, super middle, and a great surge towards the end. Technically, fantastic.